Hi, my name is Emily Sampson, and today I want to talk to you about the opportunity that students have to raise and sell livestock for county fairs. First, I would like to start by telling you a story courtesy of Callie Linder. Livestock kids don't get it. They just put their animals in the slaughter truck at the end of fair. The words pierced me, and I keep hearing them play in my ear. It couldn't be more false. For 11 months, they learned how to be a team. They danced down the alley of the barn. His steer has dragged him from here to there, brushing, washing, building hair, scrubbing hooves, pulling and pushing. Learning where the sweet spot is with the show stick, learning what feed works best for finish, frustrations and celebrations. A less than 2-year-old steer, and he did this himself. They trust each other. He's given his animals a good life, filled with good feed, clean water, and a clean home. He's given his all. He knows going in that the end result is the steer is meant for food. Good, healthy, responsible food. Fair week is fun. So much to learn and see. Some days the anxiety is high as he runs from one show ring to the next, always wishing and hoping for a high placing and maybe even a big purple. Saturday comes. He knows it's their last day together. He spends the day preparing his animals for auction and preparing his heart for a goodbye. As the barn empties out after the auction, you find him near his steer pen. He knows that soon the barn will be closed and that when he returns, the only thing left will be a halter. He's always the last kid in the barn. I find him laying across his steer's back, arms draped around him. We try to give him all the time he needs to say what needs to be said to his teammate, his best friend. I tell him we have to go. He slides down with his arms around his steer's neck as tears roll down his hot cheeks. It never gets easier, and I don't expect that it ever will. Sunday will bring hours spent with his dad laying a plan for the next teammate. He's a livestock kid who loves his steers with his whole heart, and even knowing that the end result is slaughter. He's a future farmer of America, and he gets it. It is often said that youth shouldn't raise livestock for the reasons of being inhumane for animals and unfair to the kids' hearts. Coming from a background showing livestock, I know the trials and tribulations that come with projects and come with the end of fairs. It's getting up before the sun to make sure the animals are fed and watered, then going to school. It's coming home from school and going straight to the barn to wash, work, and create bond after bond with your animals. It's finally getting into the house around 9 o'clock to eat dinner, do homework, and if you're lucky, get to bed before midnight. It's getting up the next day and doing it all over again, because it's what you love. Dr. Temple Grandin once said, "I think using animals for food is an ethical thing to do, but we've got to do it right. We've got to give those animals a decent life." That is exactly what these FFA members do, and so do farmers across the nation. Youth are the future of agriculture, so they need to begin learning at a young age how to properly manage the industry that has sustained our world for so long. If you look to the bottom right of the poster, you will see the words from the FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. Those are words that almost every FFA member learns their freshman year. Often it is not until they get the chance to live those words that they truly understand the meaning. And it can be hard for those disconnected from the organization to understand those words because it is not something they themselves have experienced. Dwight D. Eisenhower presents the philosophy that farming looks mighty easy when your plow is a pencil and you are 1,000 miles from a cornfield, which gives perspective to that disconnect. Agriculture as a whole is not easy by any means. But it is our wisest pursuit because it allows us to productively contribute to society. Thomas Jefferson. We are constantly encouraging kids to be productive members of society. So why can't it start right here, in the barn? I truly believe that FFA members' livestock supervised agricultural experiences are beneficial, for the student, for the community, and for the future of agriculture. I believe that every student that wants to should be able to raise a livestock project, whether it's for breeding, for market, or just for the experience, because it presents them with the opportunity to understand the industry that they have so often immersed themselves in without even knowing it. Every single one of these students gives their animals the best life that they could possibly ask for. I played with your heartstrings today. I know that. But sometimes you have to understand what someone goes through emotionally before you can understand what they're doing physically. These students don't have malicious intentions. They're just learning. Thank you for your time.